Frequent flyer flies, la 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 la. Frequent flyer is back.
What's up? You checking out the Frequent Flyer? Welcome back to the channel. Smash the like button to show your support. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to extend the warmest welcome. Got a package right here, y'all. I just wanted to share this unboxing with you guys. Something new. Give you a hint. It's a plane, y'all. I got the double-bladed bat knife on deck. Can't really get to it like this and hold the phone at the same time, y'all. This package is a little too large for me to have on my table. So let me get it open, then we're gonna look at it. This came from AliExpress, y'all. Sad to say that I had another one for you guys from AliExpress. It was actually the T28 Trojan by WL Toys, I think it is, the little yellow and black bird. But unfortunately, somebody got me at the door, y'all. They stole my package. Really thankful and happy that they didn't steal this one right here. But who know they birds, y'all? What plane is that? Give it a few seconds. Let me spin it around. It's upside down for y'all. Let's get it all the way open. So this is the DarkStar. I believe it's called the SR72. This is the successor to the SR71, y'all. And so really anxious to see what this thing is like. 6G 3D model, y'all. This thing is supposed to have brushless motors. They had two versions of this. One with one brushless motor, and there's another with two brushless motors. And the single brushless motor version, it doesn't have differential thrust. The two motor version has differential thrust, so you actually have some rudder action going. And that's the one that I went with, y'all. A little bit more expensive. This one, I think it costs 110 bucks, I think. And the other one is pretty cheap. You can find the other one for about 50 bucks. I plan to have the other one on the channel as well, but I just opted to get this one first. So let's get into it. I should have got Drone Dreesy to help me pull this thing out the box and record it. And let's see this thing out. We got an instructions manual. No English on it. And this is the bird right here. Check it out. A little smaller than I expected. Got the two motors in there. Can't really tell if they're brushless or not. Going to be upset if these motors aren't brushless though, because that would be false advertisement. The transmitter is that same transmitter that came with the other ducted fan bird from the same company. Actually, I actually have that one too, but I haven't had a chance to get that up in the air. I skipped ahead to this one. So we got the stability fins right there, the stabs. I don't know why it has a squirrel on it. And then we have the nose in there. So hold on while I put this thing together. So I got this thing put together, and I just gotta say that I'm very disappointed in this thing, y'all. This thing does not have brushless motors. It clearly was advertised as having brushless motors, but these are not brushless motors. These are brushed motors. They look to be 8520s. The same motors that are in that other ducted fan model from them, the J20. So, highly disappointed. Not sure what to do. I think I might just try to do a refund on this thing, because this was advertised as having brushless motors, and I would not have bought this thing if I knew it didn't really have brushless motors. Pretty cool looking aircraft, but I really don't think that it's worth getting this version that costs over $100 without it really having brushless motors. And the other model is just $50, and it has one motor in the middle, no two motors, it just has one motor. But I'm wondering if that's the brushless version of this thing. This one is actually advertised as being the brushless one, having two brushless motors. And so I'm just going by another model that they made. They actually did a J35 model, and it has one single motor up here like the $50 version of this one, and that motor is a brushless motor on that J35. And so I'm wondering if it's the same thing with this series here, this one having the double motors. But it just doesn't make sense though for this one to be over $100 and the other one to be $50 and have a brushless motor, and this one has two brushed motors. But it is advertised for sure as having two brushless motors. So highly disappointed in this one, y'all. I would say steer clear of this if you really want this thing to have brushless motors, if that's the reason you're getting it. And who wouldn't be getting it because it has brushless motors? That's what they advertised it as. I don't know, y'all. Sound off in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'm really not that excited about flying this thing now that I know that it doesn't have two brushless motors. It's supposed to have twin brushless motors, y'all. Here at the park, my little flying field here, losing light fast. Sun is about to go down, but I brought this out here, y'all. This is the J20 inducted fan model. This thing does run on 2S. This is the 2S version. But I had this thing for a while. I just haven't gotten it in the air because I did run into a problem with this thing. And the problem was, first I had a bad servo there. So I had to swap out the servo. I think it was this one right here. No, that was the right one. It was that one there. I swapped out the servo. The servo came stiff on me. And I never got this thing in the air. Well, I actually did get it in the air once, but it wouldn't control right. And that was because of that servo going bad. But now, got this thing fixed and all. The servo seems to work and everything. Got the battery charged up, so let's try to get this thing in the air, y'all. So I took the wheels off it because we're out here on the field. Oh, I forgot to mention that I did give this thing an on and off switch, y'all. So I have an on and off switch on this thing. So let's turn it on. This is the transmitter right here. So the transmitter has 3 modes on it. There's beginner, there's intermediate, and then there's expert. I'm going to go into intermediate because I found that I couldn't really take off with this thing in beginner mode when I did get it in the air. It seemed like it was just going down on me. So let's try to get this thing up. And the nose is broken off of it that easy, guys. Look at this thing. Sheesh. The first little crash, and it was a light one at that. And the nose is off it already. Sheesh. I think I'm gonna stop trying to fly this thing, y'all. But I did have this one out here. So I got the DarkStar out here. I'm gonna try to, hopefully this one flies a little better than this one did. But I'm very disappointed that this thing isn't brushless because it's advertised as brushless. And so to turn out to just be a brushed motor plane, it's almost the same thing as this thing. Check it out, almost the same craft. Hopefully there's something different about this thing that makes it fly better. I'm not as excited about it as I was, but we're gonna get this thing up in the air. Check it out before we lose the light. That's mainly what I came out here to do, to see if this thing can get in the air and see how well it flies, even though it's not brushless like it's supposed to be. Let's try it. Oh, this one definitely flies better, y'all, from the gate. Oh, this one is kind of fast. Sheesh. Oh, this one is fast, y'all. Feeling this one. Even though it would be even more awesome if it was brushless. Well, I put it in a higher rate. It seems to turn a little better. Liking this one, y'all. Wow, this thing flies great, y'all. I know it's getting dark. You guys probably can't see it unless it's against this clear sky right here. Wow, this is a surprise, y'all. A big surprise, y'all. This thing has brushed motors and flies like this. Sheesh. It's got to be a lot lighter than that other one. It doesn't feel that much lighter that it would fly this well, though. Maybe it's more aerodynamic than the other one. Sheesh. Yeah, this thing is awesome, y'all. I hate to say it because of the false advertisement of the brushless motor, but this thing really is awesome, y'all. Let me see how I can get it to land. I don't know how well it glides. Let's test that. See how well this thing glides. Cut throttle now. Oh, it's gliding. It was gliding in, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna cut throttle now. Wow. I gotta say, I am impressed with this thing, y'all. This DarkStar does fly really well. I guess it's maybe the way that it's shaped and everything. The aerodynamics of this thing must be really awesome. This thing flies this well with brushed motors. These are not brushless motors, y'all. I'm still disappointed a little bit that this thing has brushed motors instead of brushless motors. Sheesh, I can just imagine how well this thing would fly with brushless motors. This would be insane with twin brushless motors in here, y'all. Sheesh, but this thing flies really nice with brushed motors. It's getting really dark out here. That's why I brought it in, but I really want to fly this thing some more. Tons better than that thing over there, y'all. That thing over there flies nothing in comparison to this one right here. The SR72 DarkStar is awesome, y'all. But I'm still disappointed. I think I might still send it back. I don't know, y'all. Let me know in the comments what you would do. This thing is supposed to have brushless motors, twin brushless motors. It cost me about a little over $100, maybe $109 or something like that. It came up to, and it has brushed motors instead of brushless motors. What do you guys think? It flies awesome. Thanks for watching.